Thank you, Chris. Thank you for coming out this evening. You know, this is an amazing experience for our group of designers in West 8 and LANDinc to work together with you. And I say with you because it is a collaboration. I really truly believe in all my practice years, I've always worked with communities to try and understand the essence of what makes a place special. It's not what we superimpose upon you. It's what grows organically from the bottom up that we can, as designers, begin to express that has meaning, long-term meaning. We're really involved with an exercise in city building. Now, you know, we're dealing with Ontario Place, a happy place. My early years were in Ontario Place. Look at some of the sketches that Nicole has done here with the children's playground and punching bags. I can imagine you as a young person out there. We're actually dealing with an island. And you know what? Where's Patrick and where's Dennis? Let's throw off the bow line and let's throw off the stern line because we're going to embark on a voyage. We're going to go out on a boat. We've got to cross from the land to the island. And what does an island mean? What does it mean to transfer mediums? Unknown, mystery, surprise, variability of climate, the unknown. We're dealing with all that. Let me start in with, and if we could dim the lights now in the middle so I can get rid of the yellow and bring out the blue because we're dealing with a lake. Okay, are we good? Can we do that? They did that already. Did they? Oh, what's as good as it gets. We talk about spirit of place. We're also going to talk about the nature of the experience. And whether you're arriving from the water, you're arriving from the land, from northern Ontario, from eastern Ontario, from western Ontario, south is Rochester, so we're dealing with the lake experience. We have a city building, a city on the lake. Let's look at the context. Yes, I was very involved with the development of Expo 67. I don't feel that old, but we did it. It was an amazing experience. Moshe Safdie here, working on Habitat, our firm doing Ile Notre Dame, amazing. That spirit permeated. And what is the spirit today? Surely it's more than a gravy train. It's the spirit of what makes us citizens of Ontario, proud to be Ontarians. I still feel a sense of awe when I go past the IMAX and realize it was North of Superior, the first movie, North of Superior. My God, exciting. You know, we have a ring of fire up north. We got a ring of green in the south. We are blessed. If you compare what we've done in Ontario to what's happening in the United States, we have gone from Brockville, oopsie, you don't want to do that one yet. Let me use this one. We've gone from Brockville. You think of the waterfront developments. Kingston, the site of the 76th Olympic sailing. I was involved with the master plan on that facility. Gananoque, Pickering, Toronto, Hamilton. We have developed an emerald necklace, a ring of green. This is amazing. Yes, it's not only the ring of green, but it's that ring that the emerald necklace goes from the Don Valley and Tommy Thompson up to the Oak Ridges, back again to the Humber, where ecology trumps, the nature trumps our cultural. Tommy Thompson used to say, I want very few facilities in these ravines. I want them to be natural. Then we go to our urban emerald system, the Toronto Islands, the waterfront park systems, the island, the western beaches, to the Humber, to more islands, and the water. Yes, accessibility, it's a single-loaded city. We do have a Union Station. We have the exhibition station. We have our site, the Lakeshore Boulevard. There is accessibility, subways, streetcar. It may not be perfect, and we know it isn't if you drive into the Toronto in the morning, but many other times, and I live right there, I can bicycle ride, I can rollerblade. I'm in Liberty Village, I'm in the Bathurst, I'm in the CNE exhibition place, a new hotel. I'm in Parkdale, our office is right over here. We know the area. It is accessible. We have the site itself. Where is my little button? There we go. The site itself connected by a road, direct road to Lakeshore Boulevard, another direct access point, access to the C&E, Canadian National Exhibition. We have our pedestrian bridges, and we're going to improve the accessibility to the site. We also have existing parking, and you'll see what's going to happen in the next slide as we look at the site itself. Back in the 50s, we developed, Sunnyside is gone, we developed the Rural Agricultural Fair, we have the exhibition park, which is no longer there. The great need was to reconnect the Canadian National Exhibition, the exhibition grounds, to the water. And of course, you see what was happening. And now we have the islands and the IMAX and all the drama that used to exist in that village. And of course, festivals and music were always a critical part of why people came to Ontario Place. You know, this connection here might seem like a sliver. It might seem small, but it is a 7-minute walk, and it has very unique qualities because it ties in to the Martin Goodman Trail system. They're going through the central waterfront, all the way out to Ajax Pickering, ultimately to Cornwall, right now through Mimico, connecting to Hamilton. It's really a remarkable story of city building and regional building. Let's look at some opportunities. If you take the music garden and compare it in scale, 4.8 acres to 7.5, you can see through design, development, detailed design, how much can be done. This is not a small site, you know. When you arrive at this site, you probably have 2 million acres. And you have sky. How many cubic miles, kilometers of sky do we have? We have to think about not just the limits of a park, Sherbourne Commons, Sugar Beach, the High Line in New York City, but we have to think of the views. Not just the view, sure we have a view, summer, winter, day, night, but the aesthetics of this whole area, because we're dealing with sky, we're dealing with water, we're dealing with birds, we're dealing with wind, we're dealing with vegetational changes. Here we are, you know, whether it's a smoggy day, a foggy day, a sunny day, a hazy day, easterly breezes, westerly breezes, southwesterly. This is where we get on the boat. The stern line is off, the bow line is off, and this is where the voyage starts. People connecting from land to water and the unique experiences we can have here. The 30,000 islands, people go to the islands. The 1,000 islands. Think of the islands of Ontario. We're blessed with islands and water. The moods. The views. Yes, Joni Mitchell, they took out a parking lot to put up Paradise. That's what we did. We were going to play the music tonight. We couldn't find it. And I didn't want to sing. But you can. Who wants to sing that song? Anybody want to volunteer? You can write it down and do your little jogging. Yeah, we're going to do that. There it is. There's the parking we're going to keep. All this parking that Maura referred to, that's in asphalt now, gone, history, toast. Heritage people will not be sorry to see the parking lot go, right? Any heritage people here? Nobody feels these lots are sacred? Good. We have unanimity. Yeah, we don't know whether it's what percent it would be hardscape, but it's certainly going to be green. I mentioned wind. We have the summer solstice. We have the winter solstice, the sunrise, the sunset, the prevailing southwesterlies, storm breezes from the east. You see the windrows? Yes. Anybody been here in the winter to feel the drama of this place? You know what it's like when the chain link fence becomes all frozen like crystals. It's magic. It's magic. Waves crashing. What is the nature of the experience? We're going to rely on you tonight. What do you feel about the experience? What's your gut feeling? What makes it work? What makes it a happy place? What makes it a valuable place? Why do you want to come here with your family several times a year? Think about it. Please do a drawing too. Help us out with your drawings and your feelings and your poetry and your music, whatever you want to do in those papers that Nicole has circulated. The cultural considerations, some people like boardwalks. Some people like to ride, jog. Kids, who doesn't love water and the water cannons? I used to use water cannons here and kill my friends. It was amazing. I loved it. The only place in the city I could do it. I skate now. Sam Smith, I love this. I'm there a lot. It's too small. Dancing, screaming, yelling, elderly talking. Hey, people want to be alone. Leave me alone. I'm not lonely. I just want solitude. I live in a 600, 400 square foot home. Hey, let me have some peace and quiet out here by myself to think. Look at the opportunity of using flexible furniture, computers, what have you. The project was mentioned, the Walk of Fame in Toronto. The Northern Lights, my gosh, Ontario Place. Skylight, artificial light, moonlight, migratory life, changing seasons, color, variety, natural landscapes with cultural landscapes, people interacting with nature, summer and winter. It's an amazing place, an amazing place. Rough, don't want to be in the boat. Patrick, let's bring the boat in and tie up the bow line and stern line. I'm out of this. I'm not the tanker. All right, so now we want to, where's Jamie? Jamie, now I have finished with my bombast. You know where I'm coming from. I'm passionate about this place, and Jamie is going to talk to you how we convert the components of the recipe into a beautiful work of art. Jamie, thank you.